Live right now, it's a long way from Middle Earth to Denver, but we're going to make that trip tonight. The cast of The Hobbit, Into the Woods, and more. Hollywood hits the mile high on Jump Cut. Happy holidays and welcome to Jump Cut. I'm your host, Chris Parente, and boy, does Santa have a present for you. 3 brand new movies tonight. I'll review all of them, including Into the Woods. Plus, I'm one-on-one with the biggest names in the biz, all of them on Santa's nice list. Check it out. On the show tonight, Chris Pine tells me why real men do sing Broadway show tunes and the weird place he learned to sing. Also, Samuel L. Jackson gives me the dirt on the new movie he's filming right here in Colorado, and he's got a message for the weatherman. Then later, Colorado's Amy Adams, a huge Hollywood star, but you got to hear the awkward thing she does when she meets new people. Also, how about the elves? Orlando Bloom, Evangeline Lilly, can they pass my elf quiz? We're about to find out. All that plus Emily Blunt, Tracy Ullman, Tim Burton. I got more stars riled up than the Sony email hacks. You just wait. So let's get straight to it. How about this? You know my floor crew on this program, well, they love Broadway show tunes. That's true, especially Into the Woods.
Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go.
That's the wrong woods. It's the wrong woods. Talking about Into the Woods, the Sondheim musical from 1986. Well, guess what? It is back on the big screen. Disney has reimagined it. Rated PG and open Christmas Day. Why don't we all take a walk into the woods?
Princes, yes, but wolves and humans too.
The music of Stephen Sondheim, the talents of Meryl Streep. That's a fairy tale combination in any book, and the wish is granted in Disney's adaptation of the stage classic Into the Woods.
You wish to have the curse reversed? Go to the wood!
If you're not familiar with the Broadway show, it puts fairy tales on their head. We're introduced to all the classics: Cinderella, Rapunzel, Jack and the Beanstalk, Little Red Riding Hood. But the story and the film explore what happens after the happily ever after. Dark but never sinister, heartbreaking but never hopeless, director Rob Marshall knows full well it's tricky taking a stage show and putting it on the silver screen.
You have to figure out a way to reimagine it, but also be very careful about what you do and what you take and what you would change.
These beings carry magic.
Unlike Les Mis, this film turns away from gritty realism and embraces the more surreal world of our imagination. The sets, the costumes, even the singing, all stylized. The real question, can Into the Woods make it into the Christmas record books? That is the question. Does it hit a high note or a sour note? My honest review later in the program. But let's talk about 2 of the stars right now, a couple of my favorites, Anna Kendrick and Chris Pine. They play Cinderella and Prince Charming, and they're fantastic. And finally, at long last, this guy proves me right. Straight dudes, real men, like a Broadway show tune. My people, we've always loved show tunes, all right? But come on now, a straight guy, a manly man, real men can sing show tunes. Back me up, Chris.
Look, one of my first loves, Sinatra, Marlon Brando, Guys and Dolls. There's some show tunes in that I mean are unstoppable.
How did you train for this? Was this the old singing while you're on the toilet kind of a thing?
A lot of singing in bathrooms, yeah. The acoustics tend to be dynamic and wonderful and very supportive. This is the thing, is you sing in a shower and you think tonally maybe you're going in the right direction, sounding great. You get in a recording booth and then you hear it played back and you realize how wrong you possibly can be.
No, but the funny thing about Chris, well, and Billy, who sings Agony with Chris, is they were the most sort of nervous in the rehearsal room, and I hear this like gorgeous, lush, fill my heart, and I was like, who is that? And comes around the corner, this Chris Pine.
Shut
just
up.
Being so shy.
Oh, come on now.
He's so
Got the
shy.
gift. He does have the gift. So does this couple in the movie. I love them. Emily Blunt and James Corden, they play the baker and his wife. In the film, she's on a quest to become pregnant, which is a little ironic because she was actually in real life pregnant while she shot the film. It was good motivation. Being a little bit
bun in the oven yourself in real life.
You were going to say fat.
No, no, no. Glowing with the joy of child.
Yes.
Helped you in this role, didn't it?
Felt like it did,
Sure.
yeah. It helped me enormously, actually. I thought it was sort of magical, actually. Being with child and playing someone desperately wanting a child, and it was quite transporting in a big way. You know, you're quite emotional when you're pregnant anyway, so it was really sort of profound in some way, you know.
Yeah. Did you have to find creative ways to, oh God, she's growing. Cover the
I hid
bump.
behind him.
There was a couple of arms would just
Yeah.
lean on things, but
Yeah, or sort of I'd stand, you know, like this.
yeah, a lot of
You know,
that.
a lot of that stuff.
I'd just pop an elbow.
Yeah.
Just pop an elbow. Do the same with my crew. Pop an elbow, you can't see their gut. Works every time. One more gal I do want you to see is, of course, Tracy Ullman. I've loved her since the days of her show. She's still at it. In this film, she plays Jack's mom. You know, Jack and the Beanstalk, Magic Beans, the cow. Did I mention the cow? Because guess what? Tracy's madly in love with that cow you're looking at right there. She says, forget Prince Charming. That cow stole her heart. And she has a message for all you meat-eating, quarter-pounder-loving people.
I do have a dog, ladies, and I'm very close with my dog, but should I get a cow instead, Tracy?
Yes, and please don't eat cows, because I realise they're like dogs. I worked for months with this wonderful tug, and I would scratch her ears like you scratch your dog's ears, and when I would stop scratching her, she would go. And then people, you know, they have this weird thing about cows being dumb. She was amazing. She would lie down when she was told to. They would cover her with leaves, you know, and we taught one to pretend to eat a shoe, and I have this newfound respect for cows. I love cows.
By the way, I'm a vegetarian, have been for 20
Me too,
years.
so don't eat cows.
So I should even consider, I mean, can he fetch? Can he roll over? Can I walk him around the
Give
park?
us time, yeah.
Give her time. So instead of dog parks, we're going to have cow parks. You are going to need a bigger poop bag, okay? It's not number 2, it's number 3. Take care of that, Patty. I'll tell you what, I do love movies, but you don't have to be out there in Hollywood to enjoy